Sometimes you face situation where can make you a little bit angry and asking yourself, am I that good in this country? I was in a wedding late, not long time ago, and the foreigner wasn't accepted. When something for you will be easy and simple to do, you realize that here sometimes it's just complicated and really not easy. It's a good country for living, it's a good people to be surrounded by, great country and great people.
So I have a special guest here with me. I would like you to tell people who you are, your name, where you're from, and how long you've been here in Cambodia.
Yeah, I'm David. I've been in Cambodia for 7 years now. I went in Phnom Penh for the first 3 years, and after I arrived in Kampot. And I opened this place like 1 year and a half ago.ខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ David ខ្ញុំជាជនជាតិបារាំងខ្ញុំនៅ Cambodia 7 ឆ្នាំហើយ and ខ្ញុំចូលចិត្ត Cambodia.
That's cool.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think the basic one.
Yeah.
The basic one. Me also, I've been here for long, but maybe I'm just lazy to learn. But yeah, I can also understand the basic one, the basic.
Yeah.
It's cool. Do you learn about Cambodia before you moved to Cambodia?
Oh no, it was I came for holiday because I had friends living in Phnom Penh. They was both working in the French school, and I spent 1 month here and I find a job in this French school, so I go back to where I lived. I was living in the Indian Ocean at the time, and just pack my stuff and arrive here. I was thinking to stay maybe 1 year, 2 years just to experience, and finally, maybe now I call this one home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And even the business idea wasn't the first thing you thought of?
No. When I arrived, I worked for the French school. I did activity with the kids. I was teaching chess and coding on computer, stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I just find this opportunity, the land and the idea to make a camping. So no, it wasn't for work. My background is working on construction. I also do this in Kampot, architecture and construction. So I have second activity. But no, the idea for the camping was to, really to find a nice place to stay and again, this nature. Because when I stay in Phnom Penh, the lack of nature of park was really missing me. I had my 2 dogs, and so it was pain for them. And so when I first come to Kampot, I realized that Kampot is a nice city. You have a lot of bars, restaurants, you have activities, you can go up the Bokor, you can go to the beach on Cape. So it's really complete for the tourism. And so, the idea is just pop up in my mind. I say, hey, why not? And try it. This is what I like with Cambodia. You can try a lot of things. It doesn't mean that you will succeed. Doesn't mean that you will make money and everything. But at least you can try, you can do stuff, and people are nice. They come with the smile and say, oh, it's really nice. So that's cool.
How long you stay in Phnom Penh before moving to Kampot?
I stay 3 years. I arrived in Kampot just before the COVID strike. So my second business, I start a site in Kampot in, I think it was January 2020. And the COVID hit Cambodia in March with the border closed and everything. So I stay in Kampot and I never really go back to Phnom Penh. I mean, I go back and forth, of course, but I stay here.
Oh yeah, I see.
So 3 years in Phnom Penh, which was good. Phnom Penh is a city I like. It's nice capital. It's still quiet than Saigon or Bangkok, and but I was missing the countryside. I used to live in highlands, and so you have the sea, you have the trees, and it's like peace, quiet life. And Phnom Penh is a little bit busy. So I recognize in Phnom Penh you can find more job and have more activity. But I wanted something quiet, and when I wake up in the morning here, I say, oh, beautiful.
It's beautiful, natural and everything, But sometimes you travel to the city, feel the atmosphere there in the city, and coming back here again, you feel at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to live in this kind of area back then at home, so my hometown is like this. You have a lot of bears, we kill a lot of snakes, we see a lot of things, So do you regret moving to Cambodia?
No, clearly not. In Europe, you get easily stuck in your life, in your work, and yeah, you get stuck in this machine where you wake up in the morning to go to work, to come back at night, to go to sleep, to go to work again. And in Cambodia, I mean, you can have like long day work and everything, but it's more simple, friendly, and it's more enjoyable to work in Cambodia. So no, clearly I don't regret to stop this work there. Even if I had my own company and I can manage my stuff, I'm more happy here. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't think I go to work. I just think, okay, another day. And you see it like it's this Asian culture where you mix your personal life with your work.
Yeah.
And in Europe, people will say, oh no, you need to have time for yourself, you need to separate your work and your personal life. But finally, it's a good way to do what you want.
You know, your first time in Cambodia, you know, you have any kind of first impression when you arrived to Cambodia?
Yeah, the first one was the safety. Because I was living before in an island which you have a lot of robbery and insecurity and stuff like this. And when I arrived in Cambodia, I realized that even if you can hurt some people, oh, they stole my bag or something, you never have aggressivity or, you know, it's never, you feel safe in this country. So this is the first thing that I say, wow, this is really nice to be able to walk at night in Phnom Penh without any, you know, bad feeling or something. And then, of course, the temple and the history. Like Cambodia have a really big history starting from way back in the time, then what's happened recently. And I like also this part. When you go to Siem Reap and you see the temple, it's something you never see in another part of the world. And so all this mixing stuff made me feel like, wow, I love this country because there is so many stuff to discover. I went to the countryside like a few days ago and it was in the middle of nowhere, and people don't know you and they say, oh, have you eaten already? They will share the few rice they have with a small fish soup, and this is really welcoming and yeah, it's warming. That's cool.
Do you have like let me just say, any culture shock here in Cambodia? Kind of culture shock? Yeah,
every day. Every day, like a normal routine for Western people will be something totally different here. I don't really have example in mind, but when something for you will be easy and simple to do, you realize that here sometimes it's just complicated and really not easy. But at some point, also, in the same way, something that would be very difficult in our country is so simple and easy here. Like, for instance, I have to do my working permit and stuff. You just go to the ministry, they smile at you, it's very quick, they take care of you. In Europe, when you want to do some paperwork or something, it's always a pain and need to do meet a lot of people. So at some point, sometime you are shocked because you say, why they do this? They are supposed to do this, it's very simple. And in other way, you say, oh, we should do like this, and they come and say, no, just do like this. Oh yeah. So finally, every time you are confronted to a situation where you say, oh, in my culture, I will do this, and here they do that. And so, is it bad? Is it good? Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. But yeah, I think every day I face a new situation where I say, oh, okay, this is different from what I was thinking. And yeah, this is a part also of the discovering this country. And yeah, and for example, like even the way they eat, they share all the meal. I come from France, and in France you have your plate, you eat your plate, you don't really share or something. And here they put 6, 7 plates, everyone eat together, cheer 20 times in one beer. This is something really funny and what I really like here. So yeah, sometimes you have a shock for something simple you should not even imagine.
Yeah. So where you have any favorite part here?
The land is pretty big. The land is 4 hectares, 0.6, so 46,000 square meters. All this area are totally flooded during the rainy season, and you can fish all day. You have snake fish, catfish, and a lot of things. This is the main place where I organize events, or people can play. I did this music festival every year, so we have the stage there, the music, people can enjoy. I did this race motorbike, we play a little bit here. So this is the place where people can stay, and we have customer last time making a big fire there, they stay all night outside. So yeah, this is the place where people can enjoy by themselves. We have another tent here which is more separate for the people who want to stay by themselves. I do some moto coaching, so I have people coming every week to ride their bike, improve the skills. I used to race in Cambodia. Yeah. This was before the COVID.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of bikes. Oh, do you rent them out?
No, I lend them to friends when they want to ride. Oh, but no, I don't want to make money with that.
Can you flash a little bit back? Yeah.
This one is one of the most rented tents because on the rainy season the water raises and you have the water flowing underneath. So during the rainy season you can sit here and you just have the water there. The sun is rising just in front, so early morning you have this beautiful color. I like this place. I used to, when I did the construction for the bathroom, for everything, I used to sleep in this one.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Also, you have the water here. I think there's a fish here.
Yeah, there are some fish. I used to put some fish for fishing, but on the dry season it's totally dry, so the fish died. And on the other pond there, this one is a fishing pond because this one always have water. Little bit, but always. And so there you still have this fish I bought, and you have also catfish, snakefish. So yeah, people sometimes come, like my friend who you just see, he come quite often to spend the day fishing, and we catch some pretty big fish. That's cool.
So when you catch the fish, you eat it or you put it back?
It depends. For me, I put them back because I want them to grow and reproduce. But the customer, if they want to fish and they can take a barbecue and cook by themselves,
it's okay.
So yeah, it's okay. Yeah. And there is plenty fish, so it's good.
Do you think Cambodians are friendly?
Yeah. They are friendly and they are really open-hearted. And as I say before, it happened to me a lot of time riding the bike. I don't know where am I. Even if they don't understand what you say, they will always help you to say, oh, you should go to this way because on this way you will find someone who can help you more than me. So yeah, they are really friendly, and even with the cultural difference or everything, they are curious. Oh, what do you think? Oh, you love Cambodia? Oh, you check Khmer. When you speak a little bit of Khmer, they are really happy because you show the interest for their country. And I think the Khmer people really appreciate that.
Yeah, they love it. They love it when you speak the language.
Oh, tick, you say tick, oh, you check my. Yeah, that's really nice. And even if you make mistake or something, they will laugh because, it's laughable. Yeah. But they really appreciate when you try to make the effort to. I learn a little bit, so I understand when they speak, but I'm still not comfortable speaking Khmer, so.
Oh, but you can speak Khmer, right?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. So here, this one is the family tent with the private bathroom. I have a lot of people renting this one. Like I had a group of 4 Khmer guys, they come, they stay all night there, they make the barbecue. And this one is my private bungalow for now.
Yeah, I saw it. The last time I came, I saw you. I think you married.
Yeah, and I have a small kid also.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Married with Khmer?
Yeah.
What do you think about Cambodia and Cambodians?
I think Cambodia clearly focus on the future. And they really try to do their best to improve their life and the life of their children. And you can see that the country is in a really good development. Yeah. And this country still have a lot of things to do to improve some social security and everything, but I think they are doing pretty great. And as sometimes we heard like foreigner countries stating that, oh, Cambodia should do this or that, I think Cambodia doing pretty great to take care of the country. There are some issues, of course, like everywhere. But for instance, like the pandemic situation, I think it was handled in a really good way. It's a good country for living, it's a good people to be surrounded by, and great country and great people for both. Yeah. Area here, last time there was a family, the kids stay in the tent here, and this one we put hammock. So hammock is kind of. Before I used to rent tents, but with the rain it's not really good.
Yeah.
So in this one you have 2 hammocks, and this one facing each other. So when you come with a group of friends, and you can see the water flowing. So this is the water coming from the mountain. You have Omal waterfall not far.
Yeah.
And so this small stream there in the rainy season bring the water to the swimming pool. So now it's the beginning, the water is not clean. But at some points in maybe 1 month or something, everything will be clean, and the small swimming pool, the natural pond where you can swim, there is really nice. You have this hot water there, and it's 6 meters deep. So you have a lot of fresh water underneath. So after a long day, if you go walking to the waterfall and you come back, you can just enjoy this. And it's natural water.
That's great. So being here for 7 years, what is the struggle in living here? You know, you are not a Cambodian, you are a foreigner. Living here as a foreigner, what is the struggle like?
Sometimes you face situation where like you clearly don't understand what happened. And the bribery of some situation also is kind of difficult. I was in a wedding not long time ago, and the foreigner wasn't accepted. And basically the family needed to pay a little bit more to the authorities to accept some foreigners. So this is something, I don't know anyone who already faced this situation, but I was there, I witnessed this, and even the man who gets the reading was from Indonesia, and he couldn't attend his own wedding because of this. So sometimes you face some situation where you say, what the fuck? So this is something, like we talk about the surprise in this country, in this kingdom. Sometimes you face situation you just don't know how to deal with, or so this is a little bit struggling, because you think you are prepared to deal with some stuff. I've been there for 7 years, so I met a lot of situations where I know how to deal with that. Okay, you give a little bit of money like this, everyone is happy, but sometimes you arrive in some situation, you say, but this is just not normal. And so yeah, this kind of surprise can make you a little bit angry and asking yourself, am I that good in this country? But finally, there are just some people trying to take advantage of the situation. All the other people, they just smile at you, and you feel straight better. So yeah, this struggle sometimes.
You're right.
But not big deal.
Yeah, not big deal. You know, sometimes just that. Yeah, when it occurs like this, you give it a thought. Then after that, just let it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's past, and you focus on.
Focus on your next.
Exactly. Yeah. When you are in a difficult situation, they come, they help you, and this is really comforting. When you are not Cambodian and you just arrive, you don't speak the language, but everyone wants to help you, even if they don't understand. You speak English, they don't speak English, you don't speak Khmer, but finally everyone help you, and it's really simple.
Do you think the language barrier here affects you?
A little bit, yes. Not specifically because of the language barrier, but it's a different way of thinking, of explaining the stuff. So most of the time this is challenging, because you try to speak as you Westerner think, and you realize that they don't speak like this here. So it's not only the diphthong and the words they use, but it's also how do you think and how you formulate your sentence. Sometimes you get surprised like this.